110-degree weather with 50-mile-an-hour winds.
So how do I keep my tiny house warm during the winter? Well, because it snowed last night, I thought this would be a perfect video to show you guys what I do. So I collected some of the wood that I chopped up during the summer, and we're gonna start to store it up in here where all the wood goes, just like that. Although I do have this firewood stove, I do have 3 of these electric heaters all throughout the tiny house. One being in the living room, the bathroom, and the bedroom. So your car costs more than your house? Actually, the Tesla costs about twice as much as the tiny house. But I didn't pay for the Tesla outright, because the tiny house is paid and the Tesla's payments. Because my job is DoorDash, I get to ride off practically every single mile I have. So theoretically, the Tesla pays for itself. Instead of me blowing $50,000 on the Tesla at once, I can put it back into the tiny house, which in my opinion, sounds like a better plan.
This is what it's like living in a tiny house in negative 10-degree weather with 50-mile-an-hour winds. It blew my solar panel clean off. I don't know where it is. This one stayed. It's got to be under here somewhere.
Jack drives a car that is worth double the value of his tiny home. His house may be small, but it packs in everything he needs.
I found it. It's good, just frozen. Doesn't look like it's cracked at all. Here's the second one. Doesn't look damaged, just frozen. All right, let's check the rainwater collection system in negative 30-degree wind chill. Yep, I think we reached our breaking point. Negative 30. Froze up their whole rainwater system. Take a look at that drift. All the way over to the tiny house door.
So you think me having a Tesla and a tiny house isn't good priorities? Well, I'd like to show you around. Right when you enter, you'll probably see my PC setup, as well as the loft that I put all my stuff at. Then you'll notice the high 14-foot ceilings. Come by the kitchen and I have a full butcher block countertop, as well as a 2-burner top stove. Over to the other side of the kitchen where I have a deep farm sink. Then I got some space right here to put all my appliances, as well as a microwave. Got a fridge, as well as a freezer. Then let's go in my bathroom where you can see my cedarwood shower. We got a bathroom with a mirror and a composting toilet. I got a 2-in-1 washer and dryer. One of the coolest features of the house is each of these stairs is actually a drawer to put some of my clothes at. Once we get up to the loft, you'll see that I have a walk-in bedroom. If you ever get a tiny house, I think this is very essential. I'm 5'7", and I still have a good amount of room. I'm able to put a king-size bed in this, but this is a queen. And this is where Phoenix spends the majority of his time napping. For the summer, I just cool off with a regular AC. And this is what it looks like from the top of the loft.
People want to know how he sources food and water, but they were worried he was doing it illegally.
I have 2 550-gallon tanks to catch this beautiful rainwater. I have a composting area where I don't have to pay for gray water systems, flushing, and all that. I built this garden so that way I have fresh vegetables. Because I do DoorDash in the Tesla, I practically have no overhead, and it only takes me $2 a day just to drive. Just let me tell you about my goal. Although the Tesla and the tiny house are powered by a regular electric, and since the tiny house and the Tesla is fully electric, the next coming years I plan to have solar. And then I can say my car and my tiny house is powered by the sun. I think it'd be pretty nice to commute for practically free. I'm pretty sure you live in Colorado and collecting rainwater is illegal. Well, man, I appreciate you supporting me, but this is the point where I say I don't give a rat's if it's legal or not. Water is a core essential of life. We need it to survive, and the body is made up almost as 60% of water. So how are you going to tell me that I can't collect the water? So that way, what? I have to buy it from some other company. I don't know how they filtered it or anything like that. I don't think so. Rainwater collecting is not illegal whatsoever in all 50 states. It is not illegal. There is restrictions in Colorado that require you to only able to collect 110 gallons of rainwater. Jack, you got 550 gallons. Yes, I do. But I also do not live in Colorado. Even if I did, I would still do it.
Jack makes tiny home living look like a great idea. In the comments, people were mostly supportive, with one person saying, "The way inflation is hitting, you're winning compared to the average." And another saying, "All these people with $100,000 of debt in their mortgage and credit cards coming at you for living a good life?" As always, thanks for watching Happiest. If you like this video, then be sure to follow our other social pages for more. And if you have any of your own videos you'd like to share, be sure to send them in.